your CBD store. So what brings you in today?
Hi, I am wanting to learn more about CBD. I've been experiencing some chronic pain due to arthritis.
Okay, perfect. Well, you came to the right place. So CBD is just short for cannabidiol. It comes from the industrial hemp plant, and our body already produces cannabinoids, so that's why adding these plant-based cannabinoids work well with our body. As we age, our body tends to either not produce enough or produce too many. So by adding these plant-based cannabinoids, it just helps balance out our body. Do you have anything that's bothering you right now?
Experiencing a lot of pain in my elbows right now.
Okay, well, let's head over to our sample station, see if we can't help you out before we go through our products. This is our topical, so what I'm going to do is give you a pea-sized amount on this. So if you want to rub this on your elbows and see if this starts to work while you're in the store. So we'll give you a sample of that, and then we'll also give you a sample of our water soluble. Like I said, you're going to do a half a dropper and 2 to 3 ounces of liquid, which is preferably a non-carbonated liquid. It could be in water, juice, coffee, tea, and you'll take that like a shot. It's not going to be anything you're going to want to sip on, but you do want to get it into you as quickly as possible. So we'll give you half a dropper of this and the topical, and let that be working while we're going through our products today.
Great, sounds good.
So we have a couple different options for you. We have our tinctures. These are sublingual. They go under your tongue. They will get into your body in about 30 to 40 minutes. They'll last about 8 to 10 hours, but they will build up in your body. We have a broad spectrum and a full spectrum. Meaning the broad spectrum is there's no traceable THC in the product. The full spectrum, there is trace amounts up to 0.3% of THC, but not enough to get you high. We also have a water-soluble product. The difference is this is not sublingual. It actually goes into 2 to 3 ounces of liquid, and it gets into your body in about 7 to 8 minutes, but it's not gonna last as long. It's gonna last 5 to 6 hours. But it is more bioavailable because of its formulation. We also have that in broad and full spectrum. We also have a whole plant product, so this is going to be full spectrum. And this is different in that it's a little more earthy. It has more of the actual hemp plant in it. And like I said, it's going to be more earthy, it's going to be more green, and those only come in full spectrum, and we have those in 1,000 and 2,000 milligrams. We also have our topical creams. These are good if you have more localized issues. They're also really good for what you're trying to target. So if you are having some, a flare-up, you can put that on as much as needed. And with the formulation, this actually absorbs into your body. It doesn't leave like a greasy film on your skin. And these are actually award-winning. And we have these in 500, 1,000, and 2,000 milligrams. And we have them in broad spectrum, and we also have a full spectrum. We also have a capsule. This is a water-soluble capsule. We have these in 10 milligrams and 25 milligrams. These are really good if you're traveling or someone who doesn't like to put, doesn't like the taste of anything. But we really recommend these for traveling since sometimes the bottles tend to leak. And then we also have the Maxine and Morgan capsules. These are good for that time of the month for the ladies. And then we also have a raw hemp. This is a flower. You can either cook with it, smoke it, put it in smoothies. So we have that in a 7-gram and a 14-gram container. And then we have our vape products. Vapes are good for someone who's really looking for immediate relief. These are the quickest way into your body because it goes through your lungs. And then we have a beauty line as well for anyone who's looking for skincare. Our beauty line is, our products are like antioxidants, they're hydrating, and the CBD works with our skin since our skin also has the receptors in it as well. And then we also have gummies and hard candies. We have both broad spectrum and full spectrum. These are good as an add-on, like if you want to add an additional dose throughout the day to your regular regimen. Some people take them alone, but like I know some people will take like a gummy at night before they go to bed to help promote better sleep. But we also have a vegan line as well, broad and full spectrum vegan. And then we also have pet products, so we can't forget our furry friends. We also have tinctures because they have the same endocannabinoid system that humans have. So we have the tinctures and peanut butter and bacon, as well as some pet treats. We also have a, this is good to take on the go. It's a roll-on. It has CBD and lidocaine in it. Then we have the bath bombs. These are loaded with about 85 to 100 milligrams of CBD per bath bomb. So these are great to soak in. So those are the options that we have for you. So let's talk about your specific condition, what you're trying to target. So based on what you're trying to target with your arthritis being chronic, I would recommend going with an oil because the oil is going to build up in your system. And with it being a chronic issue, I would start at 1,000 milligrams. And the good thing with CBD is you can adjust your dosing. So what I would recommend is you start out with a half a dropper in the morning, a half a dropper in the evening. Wait about 4 or 5 days, see how you're doing. If you're not getting the results, you can either add a third dosage or you can just bump your droppers up to 3/4 of a dropper for each dosage. And then give that about a week to see if that, how you feel after that. But yeah, and with CBD oil, the tinctures, this is better if you take it with food in your stomach. The food just helps carry it through your body and doesn't hit your liver as quickly when you have food in your stomach. We find it doesn't mean it won't work if you use it on an empty stomach, but we find it's more effective if you have food in your stomach. And then this is good, like I said, good paired with our topical cream. That way you're kind of hitting it from both angles. So to see the best results, it's really good paired with the topical. And the thing is, consistency is key. So make sure you are taking it twice a day, every day. Be very consistent with it to see the best results. And then because the CBD works, the best way to use CBD is in our body, on our bodies, because we have the receptors all over our body, on our skin and our organs.